got the silver truck all done and completed. Everything's on it now, and they got it all washed up. We just pulled it out, and we're taking it for a little test drive here. And you know, if you can see anything kind of in the background here, there's a trailer, but that's another video, and that's coming very soon. So we'll explain what the trailer is all about next video. But as of right now, we got the silver truck all done. Stripes are done. All the accessories are bolted onto it.
Looks good.
Like, how do you think it turned out?
I think it turned out great. I like the wheelbase. I like the stance. I'm really digging the 605. It's actually digging in really well.
Yeah, this thing is the 605 horsepower, which also provides that extra little bit of torque. This is a 2050 torque engine, so that's where really all the pulling power and pulling difference comes in whenever you're talking about these trucks.
Yeah, it's great. This thing drives nice. 18 speed, full lockers, air ride front end. I mean, you really couldn't spec it out much better.
Man, what would it be without the old 18 speed?
Boring.
So the button over here for the splitter, we've been over this in the past with you guys, but we'll go over it one more time real quick. So the gray button here would indicate that it's an 18 speed. If that is red, that is a 13 speed. If it's a blue button, it can be one of basically three things, or two things. It could be either an 8LL or a 15 speed. In all likelihood, in this day and age, it's an 8LL because 15 speeds are not, I don't even think they're even an option anymore, are they?
I don't think from the factory, but you can still get them aftermarket.
Yeah.
15 speed against the dash, flop.
All right, so as far as the ride goes, what do you think?
The ride's awesome.
Yeah, ride's great.
I mean, it's beautiful,
yeah.
Especially with that thing behind us. It makes it just kind of keeps the ass end down a little bit. Ooh, look at that in the mirror, see?
Yep, hold on, look at it. That big, pretty chrome trailer there. Oh, yeah. All right, well.
Goes up through the gears good, drives nice. I like this tan interior. You know, everybody's got a gray interior, and it just seems to be the thing. But I like the tan. It's a little bit different. We've got the carpet in this one where we don't normally do that. We do the rubber mat. It's just a very well spec'd, really nice truck. Got the drop visor on it. We painted the back side of that. This thing will be turning heads going up and down the road. It really looks good.
Yeah, so we got the silver on the back side of the visor there. Gotta see it.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. So what silver is this? I think this is what?
Legendary.
Is this a legendary?
Yep.
Really?
This is legendary silver.
Oh wow. Well,
either that or Brian told me. Hey, that's what Brian told me. So okay.
Well, Brian did pick all the colors to the show trucks, and this one was originally going to be one of our semi-casual build specs, but due to the state of everything going on and all of the truck shortages, I mean, even with you know, you ordered 10 trucks, and then you kind of needed this 11th one in the 11th hour, and it was like, hey, by the way, I need one more.
What do you got laying out back in your back spare pocket there?
And you know, the thing is, we didn't have much. We've got we ordered 15 semi-casual specs to start with, and just due to the current environment of everything that is being sold and everybody needing trucks and all of our friends calling us and saying, hey, do you got one stashed away? We've actually sold them all but like 3. So we're still going to have some builds coming up, and a lot of those trucks we still get to do a lot to them. It's just we don't get to really like have creative rain on them, I guess is what you could say.
That's true.
Well, I mean, we're still building them, kind of like this one. We still did a lot with it, so it's not a bad deal. It's just, you know.
I try to give creative rain. I mean, I kind of ran out of ideas like 10 years ago.
Oh, well. So
everything you see today, folks, is Brian and Tommy.
Well, then it's mostly Brian. I'm like the nuts and bolts that hold the ship together.
Oh man, so, that's a big job. Better get some packing tape.
Yeah, Brian is the creative brain. I'm more of the logistics and keeping the business going kind of guy.
I kind of feel like when you say creative brain, it reminds me of the movie Mars Attacks with the dudes that had the big bubble glass with the giant brain.
The big glass domes.
That's Burke.
Yeah, that was a good movie, and we love movie references on the channel. They seem to land really well with our subscribers.
Yeah.
Back to the state of the inventory and kind of needing another truck in the last minute. Is your business growing exponentially like that?
Our business is growing exponentially right now. We have a great opportunity. We're picking up some really high quality drivers. I've got work to choke a horse, and anybody in this business right now does too. It's probably since 1997 when I started hauling gas, this is probably the best time that I've ever seen, and I'm sure it's the best I will ever see in the future.
Well, and that's like I said, that's the time to grow, and so that's what a lot of people are doing right now, and that's again kind of why we ran out of trucks. But we're going to turn this around. We'll show you guys some of these beautiful country roads we're driving down. And yeah, then
we can drive by some humble beginnings.
Exactly. And I think whenever we get to our location here, we are going to we're going to walk around this thing a little bit, kind of show you guys the final product, what it looks like. Brian's following us in the chase vehicle here, and we're going to get him in on this video too. So stick around.
Kind of like driving through rainforest.
It is. It's gorgeous, though. I love the drive through here.
I do too.
I don't know how I would do in a semi driving.
Well, I mean, it seems to be going just fine.
I think I've done it once before.
Yeah, ain't so bad.
I'm pretty sure I drove our first semi-casual truck to get painted over here.
Did you casually drive it?
I did. I semi-casually drove it.
So we stopped over to get some jar shakes on the way to the paint shop.
My favorite.
Luke's over here. Jar shake. He's got his jar shake. He's got his camera. He's got his phone. Taking pictures of that nice new shiny setup. I mean, well, you're doing the same thing.
I just think that it's cool that we've got a store that was established in 1892, so I'm just going to do some quick math. That's about, what, 129 years ago?
Yeah.
And now we have something that's this year's model, and they're cool together.
It is. And they have, like, really awesome jar shakes. Well, I already finished mine. But, yeah. It's definitely cool. Rethwisch General Store. What town are we in, Tommy? What is
Pall
this?
Mall.
Pall Mall. So if anybody's ever in Pall Mall, Tennessee, stop over there. They have awesome shakes.
Well, it's the only place you're going to stop in Pall Mall.
It kind of is, isn't it?
If you want to hear an interesting fact, the first shop we ever owned was in a small community called Pall Mall, Tennessee.
We passed it on the way through.
We did. The shop was established in 1989.
Cool.
So that was a long while back.
I was still in high school.
I wasn't even able to drive a car yet. All right, well, we should finish these jar shakes and get to the paint shop. They're going to be waiting on us.
Right on.
All right, so we made it to Jamestown. Got the truck disconnected from the trailer that was behind it this time. Right, you get it? I think it was an inside joke for the shop. But anyway, hey, I found a Burkle.
Hey. So yeah, we the trailer is inside the paint shop. Video's coming on that later. And now we can finally show everybody the truck that's not complete, but complete enough that they're taking it back up to Wisconsin, where they'll still do a few more things to it. But it's like, I mean, it's ready to go to work, and it looks awesome.
It does look awesome. Like, some of the things to take note that happened in between here and there is probably those cab lights right up there on top, right?
Nine cab lights. Like, that's what he does on all of them. Those cab lights are actually the United Pacific cab lights. They're very bright, so they're pretty cool. That's what Bill runs on most all of his trucks, and that's what it got. Visor, we painted the inside of the visor like we've done on all his trucks. It's the legendary silver. This truck is legendary silver. So
I'm glad you brought that up. There was actually a small conversation about that while we were in the truck. I actually said while we were driving, I was like, and this truck is quicksilver. And then Bill was quick to correct me and said, no, it's legendary silver.
It definitely is. Like, zoom in on the fender right now. You can start to kind of see a little bit more flake to it.
Yep. Yeah, you get this thing out here in the sunlight, and yep, there you go. Wow.
So you can really tell. But I don't know. The guys in Jamestown, the paint, you should walk around in the back. I mean, like, they did. The paint job's super nice.
Yeah, just the stripe.
Really, you can barely tell where the stripe is. It's all very. We should probably clean that better. But they've done a really good job with the paint.
So it's just dirt on there, right?
Just from when we came up here.
Yeah, just
still a few bugs. We washed this thing kind of in a hurry.
Yeah, stripe job turned out real nice, and what Bill was saying he really likes about the colors on this stripe job, I like what they did back here. It went up and around those shocks.
Yeah, because they'll do a shock box cover right there, and so this way it's kind of like nice uniform. It doesn't get too crowded back there once everything's done. Obviously, when they get back here, you know, all this stuff kind of goes away, and they'll end up taking this and plugging all these off, and they'll put a deck plate in here because all his trailers run all air electric out the back. So it gets
and you guys already
way
did that?
cleaner.
Yep. Nice.
And then Iowa Custom center panel on here, dual revolution lights, so they're brake lights, turn signals, running lights, everything right there. And
okay.
You know, the custom mud flaps. I mean, these are custom.
Yeah.
Put them on.
They're real heavy, and I think they should stay on the truck, don't you?
I think they should definitely stay on the truck.
Bill doesn't think they're going to stay on the truck.
No, Bill wants heavier ones.
Yeah, well, honestly, Bill, if you're watching this, that's a much nicer mud flap than what you use. It's got
Not that we're biased or anything.
It's got a really cool logo on it.
we got, you know, we painted the cab sleeper panels. We got those put on. Put the watermelon lights up there for the blinkers and the
blinkers. Blinkers again, huh?
They're blinkers. Yeah, they're blinkers. You can call them turn signals, but they're blinkers.
For the turn blinkers.
The turn blinkers.
We'll just hybrid it, man. We'll go with what we both think.
Right. But I mean, I don't know. The truck's awesome. Bumpers on it.
Yep, bumper looks good. We didn't point out those quarter fenders. Those are Hogue-Bilts. Really nice. Those are are those the drop ones?
No, I think those are just 30s.
Just the 30s?
Yeah.
They still look pretty slick.
Yeah, they're definitely nice. But
There
I
we
don't
go.
know. I mean, there's the whole thing. We were able to show everybody the whole truck.
Then
What
we got
about
our
you, Luke. You're over here taking pictures and stuff. What do you think about this thing?
Looks awesome.
You like it?
Is this the nicest truck you've ever seen in the world ever?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
At least he's straight up.
but it is pretty nice though.
It is.
Me and Luke were having a conversation between after the last go around of trucks, was the orange one or the brown one better? And I think we're both on brown, aren't we?
Yeah.
We like the brown the best. I mean too. Although when we get done with
Legendary.
that one's gonna be
the best.
yeah, for sure. Oh, we didn't headlights. What headlights are those again?
JW speaker.
That's right.
JW speaker headlights.
Which has a projection headlight, and they actually work really well with this truck. The color in there, being that silver with the truck, I mean, I really like them.
And just for everybody asking, do they actually have a speaker in them?
No.
No, they don't.
I don't know. I don't understand the company name JW Speaker, and they make a lot of different headlights. I mean, they make them for Jeeps and all kind of stuff. But you can stick them in, like if you got like the 379 lights, they make a square one and a rectangle one for 379s. So they make a ton of different lights.
You'd be surprised how many people have actually asked me that. They're like, "Hey, those JW speaker lights they're putting on the Rethwisch trucks. Do those sound really good?"
Do they play music?
Really?
Yeah, I've had a couple of people ask me that. Yeah,
I mean, if you didn't know any better, I mean, I could see like someone wanted to ask the question because of the name.
It's got speaker in the name. Yeah, I mean, so yeah.
Because isn't there JW speakers actually?
JL audio.
JL.
There are JL audio,
That's what it is.
which is what we had in the bottom of the truck.
Yep. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it turned out super awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys get done with it in the shop, and you'll get completely finished with it. The trailer goes behind this truck. The reason we chose the stripe colors too is because that matches the trailer. It's an all polished out trailer, and it's got 2 different color blues in there with all the logo stuff, and it's almost a identical match to the paint stripes that we did. Pretty close, right?
Yeah. Colors are pretty close.
Looks like, if you say so. Yeah, well, sure.
It's close.
Close.
Really close.
Not perfect. Close.
Well, one's a sticker and one's paint.
You know, someday Luke's gonna like build a truck.
He is like such a hard, like he's worse than me.
He's one of these days he's gonna build a truck. It's gonna be absolutely perfect on everything, and if it's not, he's gonna do it again.
Yeah.
That was gonna happen.
It's gonna make me mad.
It probably will. It probably will. He will be that guy.
I mean, I was yelling at you because you were missing spots on the truck today washing it.
Whatever. I think there's no spots. That thing looks great.
I look at that stack up there. You missed some stuff.
I like this stack
You're
pretty
the
fast.
one that went up there and cleaned it.
I cleaned it real fast too because we're in a real big hurry.
We kind of were in a real big hurry. The body shop
Definitely didn't do a good job.
the body shop is technically already closed.
Yeah, they just hung around for
And
us.
these guys are waiting on us to get done with this video so they could get out of
Why
here.
are we rambling? So it's the truck. Anyway, there's the truck, guys. The thing's awesome. They got to drive this thing back tonight. They're y'all going home, right?
Yep.
So.
Heading back to the cheese state.
Yep.
And we got a trailer to start painting.
Yes. So let's do one more look at the side view here, and then let's shoot an outro so we can film some trailer stuff. You ready to do that?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, that's it for the video. Truck's done. Y'all are going back to Wisconsin. You got to go do trucking stuff and eat cheese because that's what you do in Wisconsin, right?
Yep. Eat cheese. Lots of cheese.
Y'all haul cheese? Just fuel.
Just fuel. No cheese.
I mean, I don't know.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, you might get into cheese hauling next?
Probably. You never
That's
know.
fly. Oh,
do.
he's gone.
They do make a liquid cheese.
Oh, man, the nacho cheese. Y'all got to haul the nacho cheese.
Tanker loads of nacho cheese.
You can bring one of those down here. That'd be all right. Well, you guys know what to do.
Yeah, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at
Semi-
Semi- and then we'll see you guys next time.
Later.